Hello! I'm back with another round of blueprints. And first off, a little news. I've also just started um uploading my last streams and everything to YouTube. So now I'm gonna have a YouTube channel with the exact same name, Bane0915. And yeah, if you want to, you can also watch the videos there. Um, but let's continue with this. We're on day 7. I know from yesterday we were at a point. Um, oh, right. Um, we got more steps today. We got 70 steps instead of 50. So I really hope I don't box myself in right in the beginning. Um, and yeah, I really want to get a boiler room again to just power everything up. That would probably be really helpful. But first, let's go outside, use the outside room back there to get some more goodies and stuff. That's really helpful, actually. Really, really helpful. Oh, wait. I forgot something. I have to change the name of the stream, because this is part 2 of playing Blueprints, not part 1. Okay, now. Now it's right. Now it says part 2 in the description or the title. Okay, what do we want? We want a whole special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. No, in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. Trading post. Let's go trading post for now. Is there stuff in here? What are you? So this will move the stuff around. Okay. Those only go up. So, okay, now I think I've boxed myself in. Okay, that resets at those. Okay. Oh, do I have to get them all in the corner? Could it be? Oh, okay. I get it. I have to get them each in one of the corners. Like this. Okay, easy. Allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Now I'm just wondering what my allowance is. It got raised to by 1 yesterday already. Yeah, it's a 3 now. But I don't know what my allowance is. You have no items to trade. Yeah, thank you very much. I know that. I don't know what the allowance is useful for. Because it doesn't give me more money in the beginning, which is what I first thought it would do. But apparently it does not. Otherwise I would have at least one coin right now. Is the was the flame still burning? Yes. Okay. Now, as usual, let's start with the right side. And +1 lock trunk in the hallway. That's good. here, commissary. Let's start with a parlor. Get some goodies. Okay. I need a key first. 1 second, please. Okay. I was just looking if you can actually hear me, or if I'm muted. That happened a while back, or a couple of days back. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. So this box and this box both say the same thing. And this says the gems are in this box. Oh, Jesus. They are not in the white box. They are not in this box. They are in this box. Okay. Well, that's the point. If this box is right, it could be. So if this box says the truth, then it means the gems are not in here. Which also means this is the truth. Which must mean this is a lie. But if this box says the truth, that means this box can also say the truth, or this box can say the truth. But since they both say the same thing, pretty much it's impossible for one of them to be true and one of them to be false. So the only thing that makes sense, and if both of them are true, it will mean this box is false. So the only thing that makes sense is this is wrong, this is right, and this is also right, which means the gems are in here. Yes. I'm so smart. Okay, let's keep going. A secret passage. Ooh. I have not had that room yet. So, key to the bedroom, green thumb, House of Holy, gold skin, red hoover. We don't want a red room, because they're always bad. I think I'm gonna use a green room. Greenhouse. 5 tick spots. I think I'm gonna go with the greenhouse because there. Yes, there's this. This opens this door. This lever. Okay, cool. Now I just have to find the broken lever. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue so you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. These sheets is thick, so sheets has something. Sheets seem to be important. Warren can. Hmm. Okay. So each time I enter a green room, I get a coin. Which... This looks like some kind of secret door right here. Oh, it also shows where in the room exactly I am. That's interesting. Because now it shows I'm looking down this way. And now it shows right here I'm looking this way. Okay, but I need a lever. And now I'm gonna go this way in the hall. Let's go up. Bedroom. This is definitely a zoom in at dead end. This would be. I could go this way. We're gonna use the spare room. Not spare room. The storeroom for the key. Because we have a box right here. Use. That's the car key. And another gem. Okay. Is there anything else in here? I know I once found the broken lever in here. So I'm always on the look for that thing. Now, I have not seen that thing yet, so I'm gonna use it. Watering can. E. Yes. There is a dig spot right there. Let's go straight first. We have a nook, a corridor, and a spare room. I think I'm gonna use the nook for the key. What else? Is here something else? Doesn't seem like it. Aquarium. This is a dead end. This is a dead end. Let's use the chapel because we can keep going through this. Yeah, I lost the coin, I know. But I gained another gem. Is there anything else in here? Nope. Courtyard. Or den. I think I'm gonna pick the den. Because it has the same number of exits, but it doesn't cost me anything. A drawing room, pantry. Use drawing room here. And what do we have here? I don't care if it's a commissary. Code check terrace. I'm gonna use the terrace. Hey there, buddy. Okay, now green rooms don't cost any more gems, which is good. And in here, this was the room with the hidden safe. But I don't have a combination for that yet. Wait, wasn't there... Shouldn't there be a fire going here? Wait, is that... That's up. Okay. Courtyard, nursery... I'll take the nursery. And then I try to do a lot of... bedrooms. That way we can keep as much steps as possible. What are you? Lucky Charm? Like Rabbit's Foot. Great chance of finding items. Great. And we've already read through this. Yes. Okay, is there anything else in here? Doesn't seem like it. So we're gonna keep going. Now the only way to keep going is here. And in the entrance hall. I'm gonna go through the entrance hall first. Before I open this door up. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate and to ask. Even though we all have, been requested to remove ourselves from the premise during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. From Anne Babbage, house manager. Okay, cool. That's just those. So where's my money? It's in the thing that says allowance. Okay. So it is money. I just have to pick it up. Commissary item closet. Let's do the commissary. With praying hands, but without a crowbar. Okay. Now we have here running shoes. And a gem, sledgehammer, self gems. I would like to have the sledgehammer and the running shoes, but I don't have enough money for that. So now we get to this tile. Let's go to pantry, because this would box us in, just like this. And I want to keep going a while. Seven? Is 7 enough? No, I need 8 for sledgehammer or the running shoes. I really hope there's no dead end right there. That would be really annoying with how many steps I've left. Yes, it's a dark room. I mean, it's bad because I can't see what's going on. But at least... No, I can't look at stuff while it's off. Gem required, that seems to be something useful. So now I only need one more to get a sledgehammer. Ooh, there's a key. For you. Telescope. Get an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Hey, that's cool. Okay, it doesn't appear to be anything else in here. Please don't be a dead end. Please don't be a dead end. No dead end. Perfect. Just another corridor. Garage, kitchen. I'm gonna do a kitchen because the garage doesn't have a exit. I think those pictures will also have a meaning. Like, for example, this is the queen has a blue button or a blue magnet, and the car has a red magnet on it. And in one of the things, it says that blue memos are always true and red memos are always wrong, except they're handwritten. So this seems to have some kind of expensive, some kind of meaning behind it. But I'm not sure what the meaning is yet. Please. Okay, I'm boxed in. Fuck. Oh man. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, this is great. Code check. The bedroom won't do anything. Rumpus room. I've not found that room yet, so I'm gonna use it. Let's see what's in here. Insert coin. What is this? Appears to be a map. Okay. There's something in this room. Hmm. How do I... Is that... Yeah, it's a treasure map. I can still look at it from here. How can I... Wow, there's a lot of money here. How can I properly write that down without needing, like, a whole page? What do you do?
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara, and I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That would be cool.
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alazara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, interesting. So the room is not in the house itself. It's probably... This probably leads to somewhere else outside of the house where that room is. Um, Wait, before we... First, let's go back to the greenhouse to use the broken lever. And then let's go outside to the... Um, to the trading post to see what he has to offer. What's the... Do I have to go? Yes, I have to go this way. Go through here. I just could buy the sledgehammer just because, just for loads. I'm gonna do that. If there is some weird thing that I have to break for some reason. Now we're here, and we have the broken lever. Yes, that opens the south door. Wait, wait, wait. It just showed that this door and the antechamber has the same symbol on it like the room that we have to go that the guy just told us about. This also looks like there's a secret here. Like you can enter this somehow. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Sheets. 5. 5 is sheets. Wait, I'm gonna write that down. Probably there are different, or there are many different sheets of music. Music sheets. 5 has sheets in a thick writing. Now, how can I draw this down so that I can probably, I can just draw it on the side here. It is 5 by 1, 5 by 9, I think. 3, 3, 3 is 5 by 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is the entrance. The paper I'm using already has like lines drawn on them. There are little squares on it. I don't know what it's called in English, these kind of papers. But it makes it really easy to draw something like that. So the X is right there, and it says you have to go through here, 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 here. Okay, there's probably more to this map that you have to find like the whole way there and follow it so that something happens in a room that is at this right position. Mm, Map. So now, now let's go. Sadly, we're boxed in, so we can't go anywhere. But let's check out what the trading post has to offer. I mean, we have a lot of stuff, and I'm just curious what a trading post does. It is really annoying that today, where we have had 70 steps in the beginning, we get boxed in so fast. That's kind of annoying. But it is what it is. Run, kiddo, run. Okay, what do you have to offer? A watering can, car keys. What do you get from here? A prism key. Okay. The car keys give. Yeah, okay, I don't need that. Metal detector. Running shoes, you give 3 dice. A hall pass? What do you do? Treasure map, you give a compass. What do you do? Prison key. If you unlock a door with the prison key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, or shop, you will draw floor plans of the same color. So if I make it in a green room, there will always be a green room or 3 green rooms that I can choose from. Okay. What's the hall pass? Suit hall pass, you will not lose steps traveling between 2 adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost. Oh, okay. That's cool. Wait, what do I get from the prism key? Lockpick? Okay. What do I get from the hall pass? Secret garden key. Finding it won't be easy. Key to the secret garden. have a feeling that you can use this in the greenhouse because there was like the wall looked weird. Because this wall looked kind of weird. There's nothing. Nothing you can do. Oh, there's a digging spot right there. Hmm. This is, the secret garden is probably something you can enter from a green room. Hmm. Okay. But since we have nowhere else to go, I'm sadly gonna call it a day, even though we're gonna lose a lot of stuff. A lot of cool stuff also. Green Garden Shopping Center. Okay. I'll build a shopping center somehow. 4 shop rooms? 4 green rooms? I mean, the commissary's shop, the trading post's shop. Oh right, the aquarium counts as yeah as a yellow room, so therefore a shop room. Day 8. Okay. God damn it. Earlier today, I was doing some chores and washing, uh, hand washing like plates and stuff, and I cut my finger, and that hurts. It wasn't just like it's right at the fingertip, and not just a small little cut, but that thing is really deep. And the stupid thing, I didn't even cut myself on a knife or something. I cut myself on a garlic press. A shrine. Hello there. Okay, is there something written around here? A note, maybe? No notes. Just you, buddy. Make an offering may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Sure. Each time you draft a shop room, gain 1. Hey, cool. That's cool. Take back gold. Nope, better not. I guess that would mean something really, really bad. Like you only draw red rooms. Or something like that. This game is just so cool. I've played a couple of like escape room-esque games before, but this just takes the cake. This is so cool. Parlor? Uh, there are... the gems are on the desk. Well, they're not, so I know you're lying. You're the lying box. The gems are in this box, and the gems are on the floor. But you're also lying. So the only other thing that's left is this one. A drawing room, a chapel, hallway, trunk. Yeah, I'm gonna use the drawing room. Now we're here. What's this? Oh, wait, oh, okay. Yeah, it's just the normal. There's still this thing. And I have no idea what the combination is. Let's go this way first. Chapel pantry. Let's go to the pantry, get some money. And some more steps. Is there anything else here? I always just rush through these observation. Yes, take the observation. Observatory. What are we looking at? 4. Diamondus minor +1 diamond. It's like every time you get this and you look through it, it changes to one more. Because first I got the twins, then I got a slice, now I get this. So is the next thing that I get the Southern Cross? Ooh, a compass. That's cool. Compass means more rooms with north-facing doors. Okay. Here. Okay, now what do we have here? Courtyard. Let's redraw for now. Secret passage. With this, I can choose the next room I want. And I want a yellow room because of my blessing. And because those are always like corner rooms, so there's always an exit. Launder currency. Showroom. Special cost bypassed. Luxury items for sale. An emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans, okay. Ordinary compass while drafting. You may rotate the first 3 1 second, I'm back. I'll have to go to the door real quick. I'm gonna be back in a minute. Okay, that was a weird interaction. Rotate the floor plan, chronograph. By drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. Huh? You are more likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting? What? So the spoon, whenever you gain steps from eating, you gain twice as many steps. That's cool. But they are so expensive. Walk-in closet. Wow, that would mean we're... Wow, we are boxed. No, we are not boxed in right now. Laboratory, let's use the den. Because that has more exits. Reach bed, servant's quarter. A nook, or... I'm gonna use that because I wanna see what's in here. Maybe there's some news like this. Harley, I know we've spoken often over this of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you? Repudiations? I had always known this final letter would give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms. As scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better situated to meet the needs of a young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in that post. But as soon as he or she has the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections what Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, and riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without stirring or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend. So he wanted to give the old housekeeper from here to the valet just to fuck him off. Wait. I found something yesterday, because this is... No. This is servant's quarters. This appears to be Hartley's room. Hartley, valeting. Memos in Hartley's room are always true. That's what I wrote down yesterday. So are there memos in here? Microom nursery. There are 12 major keys. Okay, um, yeah, that was on. I know what it was yesterday. That was in the dark room on the picture. It says the memos in Hartley's room are always false. But since I didn't know if it was a red memo or something, because everything looks red um in the dark room, I just wrote down memos in Hartley's room are always true. Because if it is a red, or I interpreted it as a red and therefore a false or a lie, um, that they are always false in here. So this would mean, by my definition, that this is true. 12 major keys. So let's write that down real quick. There are 12 major keys. So 12 keys like the gem key that we got the other run just now, or... Yeah, I think those are the major keys. I don't think the normal keys are considered major keys. Security. Security is good. Wow, that's useful. Nothing here, nothing here. First, let's shut down the keycard system. Set it to low, confirm. And the offline settings set to unlocked. Nope, 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 nope. I wanted to see if I have missed something yet. The estate inventory, nope, I have not. Okay. We have to go this way, because this way is blocked. Passageway. 2 gems. That's... all of this sucks. All of this just sucks. And a shovel. The ivory key and a shovel. Okay, we still have one more way to go. I hope with the ivory key I can get a breaker box there, so that we can open the last door that is right there. I mean, how the hell are you supposed to be able to afford anything in there? That's just ridiculous. Through here, through the parlor. And now here. Let's see what the last room has to offer. A nook. Give it to me, give it to me. No, you fucked up. Let's see what the locksmith does. I can buy keys, free keys, special key. Lockpick kit. What special key do I get? It's a prism key. Okay. Interesting. You know, I once taught myself how to pick locks. Because I was bored. I can still walk around outside, see if the shovel is useful somewhere. I think I'm gonna do that. Just have a look around if there's some digging spots. You know, picking locks, I taught myself that during lockdown with a like see-through lock, which had also a set of lockpicks with it. And yeah, I taught myself how to pick locks with that. And I already got to use it once because I had a lock on my like department, and I just lost the goddamn key. So I went down there with my lockpick, and I sat down for like 10 minutes and picked that lock. Mhm. It's a wishing well. The, they'll probably have an effect tomorrow. I hope. Hello? No, I still can't get through there. Hmm. Nothing to dig. Nowhere to be seen. No digging spots. Now, let's have another look back here towards the tent and the mine. I think, is there a digging spot in the mine? That would be cool. Or that would be useful at least. Here. Gemstone Cavern. I already read that. No, there's nothing here. I already read that note. It says there's an old mine that you probably can get to somewhere, somehow. Someday, somehow, I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now because I suck. Oh, I wanna go back there. I wanna see what's in here. Wait, this is a 4 digits, so is this 11? Nope. Yes, it is. Nice. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Then you will start eating. Yes! Always 70 steps. Perfect. What are you? Is this maybe something to make apple juice or something like that? Because there's like several ways to make juice. One way is to just press something. Another way is to cook something till it releases all its juices. Now, what does this do? You have an also one of the lines attached to you. Okay. This seems like it's belonged to something, but I can't pick it up. Gardener's Logbook, April 10th, 1992. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no records of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. What the hell is horticulture? What does that mean? What does it mean? Horti... Horticulture is Gartenbau. Okay, that's a word I never heard before. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Hawley's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from the gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death, and the ensuring closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. So for the secret garden we need a special key. We know that. And in the greenhouse there is the lever, the broken lever. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wing of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering that rooms that would benefit this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulties reaching the higher ranks, but the project was, well, worth the effort. I suspected the room position was a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Soil results. So, rich soil is dark, poor soil. So it would be probably best to have greenhouses on rich soil. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electric power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, and almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house is still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are critically necessary thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have to champion a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister with a much more appropriate angel Raina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the uh, paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to my rave and pontificate on the subject of the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner Garth, and I'm too scared of chastisement. Chastisement? What? Chest is meant. I know what it means, and I don't care. My best tradition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rena's depiction in the chapel. Oh, okay, one of the in the chapel is Raina. That's probably something I have. Well, there's so much to write down or take pictures of, or for now I'm not gonna write it down because I know where to find that information. It's right here. Get away. So, what are you? Ooh, the roof doesn't look good. Oh, okay, now because I've... Now this is off, now those are on. That's a sun clock, but it's pretty useless here right next to that. Wall. I'm gonna keep them on, because probably if I switch it off right there, I won't be getting any steps tomorrow, I guess. What did the one in here do? Did it... Because there's nothing here. It switches off this, but what does it do in here? Nothing really. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna switch the gas line off over there. See if I get 20 more steps tomorrow. And... yeah. So now tomorrow I should get 70 steps. Call it a day, cause we can't go anywhere else. Small cottage, yeah, it is a small cottage. Also, it's really cute that things like the observatory are included in this. This seems to be the parlor, actually. Save, continue. Okay, let's keep going. I still have to think about what the hell I'm going to eat today for dinner. We always start at 8 o'clock, okay. I get 70 steps, okay. As usual, let's go over there and get the bonus room. shelter, two-shed hovel. I want to see what this does, or if there's anything useful like a note. Notes of termination. Dear Mr. Rivane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your service as a groundkeeper at Mount Holy will no longer be required effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, house manager. So bro got terminated. That was probably the first groundskeeper. Okay. Just one more. This housekeeper was not housekeeper, groundskeeper was probably the predecessor to the one we just read about. Nothing up there, nothing here. Bear traps. Okay. Ooh. Didn't saw that. Okay, now we know what this room does. Let's get back inside and see what we can do today. Give me my allowance, thank you. As usual, we start on the right with a... Let's do a spare room. Again, nothing in here. But we get to the corner. Code check. I'm gonna do the code check because I have not yet had that. And I just want to see what it does. Now, check in item. Watering can. Set of garments or night. Okay. I'm probably gonna do this in the end of the day. See if we can bank as much stuff as we can. Security room, that's great. Have the security room right from the beginning. Keycard system as usual. Switch that off. Offline mode to unlocked. View estate inventory. I did not yet get anything. Okay. Electronic, that's bad. To a pantry. More steps. Kitchen. The parlor. What else do we have? This box is black. Well, that's true. The gems are in a shoe box. This box is blue. So those two are both true, which means this is a lie. Which means the gems are not in a true box, which means the gems are in this box. I'm so smart. Patio. I think I have not yet seen the patio. Right below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Like right there and there. Oh, can I grill something? I can't. That's sad. I'm sad. There is no room there. Checkmate game. Do that then. More gems, even though today I don't need gems. Because special rooms are paid for in steps. Walk-in closet, I like items because we can bank them later. How many steps do you get? 10 steps? Nice. Is that it? I think that's it. The items was the cupcake. I think there was a gem, a key, and coins. So that's all the items there are in here. Locked. Use the key. Nursery gymnasium. Ooh, I don't want a gymnasium. I'm gonna do the hallway. That's blocked. There's the trunk. Let's buy something. Ooh, right, we still have the blessing. What do you have here? Salt shakers, a shovel, or a metal detector. What's the sleeping mask do? I'm gonna take the shovel for now. Go back a couple of steps and shovel up the stuff in there. Here. Shovel, shovel, shovel. Oh, tin can. Not worth picking up. Great. Fuck my life. Okay. Just garbage. It's locked and I don't have a key. Okay. Sucks, but that's just how it is. Now in security, we can keep going that way. And in the hallway, and the entrance. Drawing room, chapel. Let's use the drawing room. This way first. Guest bedroom. Nook. Tell me we're boxed in. Redraw. Maybe there's something more fun. Laboratory. That could mean something fun. Maybe there's also stuff in here. Last but sent over for a few months. Assist. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on this data. It was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if it's typical? And if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way those work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Kimberly Thompson. Okay, she had problems to get here. I think I did not read that before. I did not see that. Now this needs power from the boiler room. I've already wrote that down. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything else here. Alright, I don't have a thingamabob to look at that. But we can do some experiments. Research log immediately. You caters with those 2 steps. Whenever you draft a hallway from another hallway, gain 1 star. Whenever you draft a shop room or each time you eat an apple. 62. I don't yet know what the stars do. So I'm gonna go this and this, gain a star. Make only access to a security terminal. So that's a lie. So the only way we can keep going is here or up here if we find a key. Look, that will give us a key. Like so. Yeah, I don't have a notebook, but I have a college block in front of me. Billiard room. I kind of like that game. It's a math game that is kind of fun. Now, 19. Plus 1 plus 13? Or is it a minus? It would be 14 plus 3 would be 17, is it? Yes. Eleven plus 3 is 14. Minus 6 is 18. Nee, no, I'm stupid. 17 minus 6 is not 18, it is 8. Now 20 minus 10 times 2 is 20. Okay, it showed 2 times the same thing. I was kind of bamboozled for a moment. So now we have to go back to the commissary, right? And look what's up there. Yeah, this way. Through the hall, open the trunk. More keys. How many keys do you want? All the keys. Observatory. Hmm. I'm gonna do dig spots and the more... Turnip, more steps, that's great. Coin. More coin. Another key. And... bolt shoe. Cool. I already have a shovel sleeping mask. What does the sleeping mask do? I kind of want to buy it to see what it does. I'm gonna do that. First time you enter each bedroom with the mask. Okay. More steps. And another gem. You again. Put some wisdom on me, baby. Hit me.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara, and I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Sure do.
The
Oh,
image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals, and in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
so the pictures have something to say. Should I write them down? What's on the pictures or not? Chapel. Let's redraw for now. Garage. West wing. I don't have the car key, so that doesn't really make sense. I'm gonna use the West Wing Hall. Veranda. Nice draft pool. Yes, go there. Have a little look around. Don't take a swim, because we don't want to get wet. And we want to keep stinking. It's useless. The chapel, I don't want to lose coins. So I'm gonna do a closet. Library. Useless, because it can't. It doesn't go in the right direction, so I'm gonna use the observatory. And I also can't go back. That sucks. Because I only have 4 steps left. Yeah, now I have the North Star. Northern Southern Cross. I want to go back to the code check to bank some of my items, but that doesn't work apparently. Secret passage. Now, since there's nothing here, this should be impossible to do anything. Why did that take so many steps? I thought I still had 4 or 5 steps left. Mid-sized villa. Yeah, now the observatory is in the back, like it is here. Okay. We don't seem to get as far as we did yesterday. Day 10. Why do we always start here? Wait, first I'm gonna get my allowance, then I'm gonna do the wishing well. Maybe that gives luck or something for today. Make a wish. I can't step over those goddamn flower beds. The west path. Over here, get that room. Trading post. Digging spots. I have not been in the root cellar yet, so I'm gonna have a look here. There are a bunch of digging spots in here. Ooh. Mount Holy Family Tree. Baron Thomas Sinclair and Baroness Orwell. Mate Simon H. Sinclair. Wait, is that me? No. Herbert Sinclair, Lord William Epson, Lionel Epson. Herbert S. Sinclair, that's the guy whose mansion we're in right now. Simon? Our name is Simon, but that's not us. Mary Epson. Why does the daughter of those two have the mother's name and not the father's, like it's normally? And would guess it also is so in this universe. Why can't I eat anything here? That would give a bunch of steps. Okay. Hallway, lock trunk, parlor. No, let's use the hallway first. And a laboratory. That way we can get the... It's still the same. That's that. Okay, nothing here. We can get an experiment going right away. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Get 1 key for every 2 hallways in the house. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Permanently. Oh, okay. Here and this. This seems pretty good. I would still need a storeroom parlor. Give me some keys. I want keys. Ooh, a shovel. Perfect. Old can. Not worth anything. Coins. More coins. Are there any digging spots in here? No, there aren't. Let's go outside first, or right away. More keys. What is in here? Drawing room, then bedroom. Do the drawing room. Okay, let's see what we can dig up out there in the root cellar. Lot of stuff to dig. Coins. Old can. Pebbles. Coin. Nothing of interest. Not even pebbles. Great. And more coins. Okay. The only thing we found till now are just coins. Okay, then let's keep going through the drawing room. Yeah, let's do the drawing room. That way we can choose, or better choose, what we want right there behind this room. Commissary pantry, guest bedroom. On my items I have a shovel. I do want to buy a sledgehammer, because that works really well with what I have. A nook, pantry, a closet. I think I'm gonna choose the nook. Get this, get this. Yes, now I can go to the laboratory. Oh, I can dig here. Coin. Anything in here? Doesn't seem like it. Anything here? Let's go to the laboratory and see what it says on this thing. Complete thaw cooler is unaffected. Okay, heating cooling curves. Atmospheric pressure. What does PPT stand for? PowerPoint presentation Datei. Nope. Parts per trillion? In chemistry. Parts per thousand. Okay. Heating and cooling curves. So this cooler's unaffected. Atmospheric pressure. I'm gonna write that down real quick. Melting point, so the complete thaw would be here. Probably, I guess this is at the wrong place. This should be down here. It's 7 to 8 degrees. Blah, blah, blah. Heating and cooling. H2O at 0.1 to 0.5 ppt. Pressure here is at 93 kilopascal, and the complete thaw should be at between 5 is about here, so that's a bit over 6, between 6 and 8 degrees. Complete thaw at 6 to 8 degrees Celsius, or centigrade, or whatever you want to call it. In Germany it's Celsius. But the cooler is not affected. I'm gonna write that down too. Cooler unaffected. Okay. Now we're gonna keep going through the drawing room, which is through here and through here. And here I want to have a, let's redraw, nursery, a den. I think I'm gonna want, yeah, I want a den right there. That seems good. Give me that. Is there any, no they're not. Passageway, parlor. Let's do parlor. That seems good. That seems to make sense for me. Gems are in the box with a statement. This doesn't have a statement. The white box does not have a statement. So, this is definitely a true thing. This does not have a statement, which means this is wrong, which means gems are not in a box with a statement, which means they're here. Security code check pantry. I'm gonna go security. Yes. I have not yet had it. As always, do the usual, switch that off. View state inventory, I have not forgot anything yet. Swan song. Staff servers, punch in out, that's all deactivated. Special order, schedule change, also useless. Browse cameras, magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes, shovels, sledgehammer. I really like the sledgehammer. But where does it get delivered to? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, at some point it's probably also gonna get useful, the data transfer thing. Use a key. Weight room, no. Billiard room. Redraw. An office, the office is cool. The office is good. Anything in here? Nope. So do you run payroll? Spread gold now. Return to main menu. Wait, I don't yet have any of the rooms of the servants and stuff, so running payroll was useless, I guess. What's this? I already have that. Please check if any books matching these titles are available to purchase. That opens that. Out of account. Left Queen, for of the Lord, passing of the Barons, and hearings of the Major. I'm gonna also write those down for real quick, because if we get a library, we can get those. Library requests. Flight Queen. March count. I think it's only since only one of them is black and the rest is red, but oh, it's handwritten. Lord, passing barons and Okay, you an auto save that I don't have a number for. Pool room. Let's do pool room, add more stuff to our version of the high roller. I think at some point we need to know what kind of what things are. Wait. Did I write that down? No, I did not. That was you. You're one. Also, at some point, we're probably gonna need those. We need to know what names belong to what number. So we know you are one. More coins. Key. Great. So first, locker room. I've not yet had the locker room. Ooh, the library is also useful. I'm gonna do the library. Coupon book, great. Now, wait, does this have? Wow, this does not. It does have 15 pages. Editor. Simon P. Jones and Kimberly Thompson also borrowed the book once. Those gems, every architect needs them. It's important to have gems while drafting. For gems in the room, you are before clicking the door. Yes, don't pass up wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. There's such a thing as too many gems. Of passageway on the first 5 ranks. Okay. Here's the gems for sale. And any of the shops buy them out. Interesting. When you win drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. So better go do the lower things first instead of running up. Draw drafting combos. Unless a foyer drafted before a great hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Ooh. That's cool. Always a nursery before a bunk room. The office, you won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. Whenever items would be spread through the house, they are placed. That's also cool. Attic and the workshop. Making a connection. Paul's garage door grants west path access. Darkroom turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. James turns lights off to prevent step loss. Yeah, I already knew that. Connectivity. The lady ship's chamber. The next time you enter World War, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walking closet, gain 3 gems. The boiler room. I already had the boiler room once. And you need that for laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and the pump room. The pump room controls the water level throughout the rooms in the estate and can interact with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, and kitchen. Interesting. Besides continuing as to bed contents, also comes 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in servants' quarters. Yeah, I already got that one. I already realized that. Didn't find any items in the room when you first explored. Doesn't mean next time you draft it. Day after drafting freezer, it enters an automatic cooldown freezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Wait, does that mean because I drawed it yesterday, I can't draw it today? Like real life hours? Let's much move on. There's always solve many challenges, okay? Yeah, when doubt draft rooms you've never seen before. I do that. Okay. Can't do anything here. Those books up here, they're just like stats on there, yes. Total day is 10, longest day. And you took an hour for 1 day, wow. Okay. Now let's go this way. Use a key. It's a garage. Furnace. I can't do that. Ooh, drawing this will... Yeah, okay, this will end my run pretty much because I can't go any more up. So I'm gonna go with this. A kitchen, a dark room, corridor. Let's do corridor. Observatory. Oh, I can't. Okay, spare room it is. I'm kind of rushing through this because yeah, the day's already over for me. It's I can't do anything anymore. What do I have? Solver shed, some magnifying glass. Only coupon book. It's the breaker box. Okay, I can work with a gymnasium. There's 2 steps when I enter. Code check. Ooh, yes. The code check is really helpful right now. I can just bank my items. Check in item. Check in an item. Okay. So I can only ever check in 1 item. Locker room. Can't do that. Guest room. Closet. Let's make the guest bedroom. more steps. I can still explore those 3 rooms down there. No need to go in the library. I need to go through the office. Here's the gold that was promised. Nothing here, nothing here. More gold. Is there anything in a nook? Gold. Nothing here. Anything in the hallway? I don't see anything. Anything here? Any more gold? I'm collecting gold because maybe, just maybe, get a room with the really expensive stuff. Sure. There it is, but I can't afford it. I should have gone to the commissary and bought more gems. Okay, 15. 9 minus 14 is 5. 2 times 10 is 20. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 12. Does this work with... Because normally I would go... 12 minus 9 is 3. Times 10 is 30. Minus 15 is 15. That was wrong. Was it? Twelve minus 9 is 3 times 10. It is times, yes. Or is it like 12 times 10, 120 divided by 15? 120 divided by 15, what's that? Divided by 15, 8 minus 9, that would mean something negative, which doesn't make sense. So it has to be 12 minus 3. Minus 9 is 3 times 10 is 30 divided by 15 is 3. The fuck? Twelve. No, wrong. 12 minus 9 times 10 divided by 15 is 6 according to my calculator. Is also not right. was it first divide that? No, it's not. Twelve minus 9 is this. No, 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 no. 12 minus 9 is 3 times 10 is 30 divided by 15. It's not 3, it's 2. And I call myself an engineer. I can't even do 30 divided dining room. Okay. 30 divided by 15. What is it today? I think it's the rhombus. Ugh. Okay, those were 2. So that can also happen. That is several, not just 1. Let's have a look what those 2 are. Great, my allowance has always been raised. But I'm boxed in, I can't do anything more. I have already something in the code thing. I also can't bank stuff anywhere. Yeah, that's running shoes and sleeping mask, that's useless, all of it. Or what happens if I just buy it out? Nothing really happens. Okay. We have to call it a day. But I get 6 coins in the beginning of each day now. That's good, I guess. Mid-sized villa. Rank reach 6, 70 steps taken, items found 3. New rooms, 1 new room, what was the new room? What new room did I get? I have had all those rooms before. Or did I never get the guest bedroom? No, the root cellar was the new room. Okay, okay, okay. Give me my money. I don't know what it does because it doesn't tell me anything. But I'm just guessing it does something helpful. Shelter, hovel, items for trade. Let's go with the shelter. And let's do this. Press enter, time lock save. Set an unlock date. Today is the 14th. And it must be 1 hour in advance, so... That's good. Radiation monitor. So technically I have to reach over 12 microsieverts. Ooh, okay. In order for that to open all the doors in the building. Time lock safe. I guess in there I can also store items. Just having that one outside room always costs me at least 6 steps in the beginning. Let's start with 2 items. This could be really helpful, like this. Is there a third item here? No, it's not. A passageway. Nope. Gonna use the parlor for more gems. The statement on the white box is true. The statements with the word white are always true. There are gems in the white box. Okay, now it's always the white thing again. All 3 have the word white in it, so one of those can't be true. If this is true, which would mean this is true, which would mean all 3 are true, which is false, definitely. Which means this has to be false. Which means this is false. Which means this has to be the right one. Which means the gems are in here. I am the best. One locked trunk. Yeah, give me that. I die. And a couple of coins. Courtyard, 5 tick spots. That's good. That gives entrance to both sides. An office. Office could be kind of cool to have that in the beginning. No, not really. I'm gonna use the guest bedroom to have more steps. That's all there is. 5 tick spots and this thing. Goes to your pantry. Let's see what we can buy. Soldier, sledgehammer. I like the sledgehammer. Which means I'm pretty much always gonna buy it, because this only means I have to look around a bit more. But this, I can do this with. A drawing room. Chapel, then. Let's go with a drawing room. Any goodies in here? No. There are 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pictures in here. 7 if you count as one. Security, that's good. I've not forgotten anything yet. Exit. Switch off the darkroom archives or den. Let's do this. That's not that much of a problem. But I have 3 exits, and I can look at this again. Now consider this a success. Interest. The group has come forth officially of the attack. Also to dismiss the rumors. A statement on Friday meaning that probably Arthur and Miss White were simply victims of unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. Was publisher. She's dropped by her publisher together with Caleb Manning. Back under the waved down a local for the major last year. This is the 3rd major last. The stories written out the seem like close friend around Friday, getting into a carriage after a late lunch. And look, the authorities are very concerned by. Okay, she was, but she's down at in the thing. Stolen dramatic heist. Thieves royal. Now, I'm pretty sure that this has to do with the bunker some way. Because they were hiding someone down there in the bunker. Crown of. Okay. Let's go this way first. Code room. Claim item. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna claim my glass. Retrieve item. Okay, check another item. No. Storeroom, a pantry. I'm gonna do the pantry. Because that brings me down here again. Secret passage. The pool. Yeah, I'm gonna do the pool room. Yes, a pool banana. Yummy. Chapel. 2 bedrooms. This doesn't give me anything, so I'm gonna do the spare room. Laboratory, a pump room. I've not yet seen the pump room. Okay, what does this do? Oh, you need power from the other room. Okay, what do we have here? Pump control panel. Water source selection. 1 goes to pump 2, just like pump 2. 3 goes to pump 1. Pump 6 only goes there. Reserve tank. Okay, in order to figure that out, this room needs power, basically. And for that room to get power, we need the boiler room again, which I don't yet have. I only ever found the boiler room once. Reservoir fountain. That goes in there, okay. Why did the reservoir fill this one up? One, two, three, four, five, 6. Reservoir is 2, and you go to pump 2. Okay, now they're both full. Nope. Interesting. So right now we're pumping everything into the reservoir. So in order, if we want to... And we have... This is 8. If we want to put something in the kitchen... Kitchen is 4. We need... stuff to come out of... Tank 2. Yes. Let's just fill everything up with water. Because we can. Okay, let's also fill the greenhouse. You are 5. You are connected to pump 1. Wait, the pool is right there. I guess we want no water in the pool. So that means the pool is connected to tank 1. We want nothing to go out here. We want this to drain. So you go back. No, you go this way. Drain, please. Thank you. Now let's have a look at the pool. Yes, there's less water in here now. Let's empty that all the way. And we can do that by filling up the reservoir. By doing this again. Reservoir, fill up, please. Pool, empty all the way, please. What? Why do I need the boiler room for this? Now let's do the pool. Fill that up again. Because I think the fountain is the one outside, right in front. Let's pump water from the reservoir. And then from the fountain. It's the pool. Probably the aquarium also does not need water. Reserve tank. How do I get stuff in the reserve tank? You also go into the pool. Let's fill that one up again. Switch this back over. And do this. Now the fountain here up front should be empty. It is, and it opens. Oh, those are my coins that I chucked in here. What do we have here? What? Key does not fit. Okay, I need a special basement key. But that's good to know. Empty, everything else is full. Except for you. And I can probably fill this thing up if I give this power. Because this is connected to this. But this does not have a connection here. Because you're not a reservoir. Kitchen, greenhouse, pool. Okay, everything else has full water now. Let's see what that does. Straight through to the archives. And security. That's where we can keep going. I mean, that is cool. Shelter? What am I shelter about? Ooh, right. Ooh, right. I can draft red rooms. Furnace. More likely, nope. I'm gonna do this. Spread more keys. Seriously? All of those? All of those can be opened with keys? What the fuck? Gymnasium, chapel. Doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna do the chapel. Because I will be sheltered anyway. Observatory. Or corridor. I think I'm gonna do a corridor and yeah. That way I might be able garage. Yeah, let's do the garage. Just for those. No power. Do I wanna rock around real quick and see if I find any more nursery? No, I'll do you. If I find any more keys lying around. Oh, car keys, perfect. You have the moon. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna open the car real quick, then I'm gonna walk around, see if I can find any more keys because of the locker room. What's this? Ooh. Battery power contraptions. Okay, key to the secret garden. More keys. More keys. More keys. There should be more keys. Probably no keys in here. What do I have? Key? Locksmith or a den? I can't do the locksmith, so I'm gonna go for the den. Special keys, secret garden key. And there's the secret garden. Great. I don't have a shovel. Spread fruit throughout the house. Oh, that's cool. That's good. More steps. You. Nope. Uh-huh. You opened this door. Okay, so we know the secret garden. That's west is secret garden. We know the south door of the antechamber is open through the greenhouse and the broken lever. One, two, three, four, five. I could get there in 5 rooms. I just need to be lucky. First, I'm gonna run through the house and see if I can find any more fruit. Like here, for example. And here. And here. And here. Salt shaker. I'm also going to use the metal detector because that will show me where the keys are. And I'm gonna buy a couple of gems. All of them, to be honest. Something here. No, that was a miss. Also nothing here. An apple. Great. Not a key. Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Key here. Archives. We went here, 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 here. Okay. I'm gonna use some of those keys. I wanna see what's in there. Maybe I'm gonna keep 2 keys for myself. What's that? Where's the rumored room 46? Connection theorized. Locations north of the antechamber, below the foundation. Full house of 45 rooms plus some room. Secret on the tomb. Does not exist. A red herring leading towards this grotto. Yeah, there's a grotto. We saw that. One of the things. Okay, open one more. This one. More steps. Perfect. Let's have a quick look here. Apple. There's nothing more here. Okay. Now we can go through the bedroom. I hope we just need 5 more. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 more rooms to get to the antechamber. I've not found this room yet. Floor plans, left, casino A. In the drafting studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. That's cool. Games of chance. Whenever you draw the icon while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Ooh, that's cool. The kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in the room. That's also cool. But rotating rooms is really cool. I loved serving totally of fellow locals mount. Holy, as a devoted bird watcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to build. Okay. Home to several of Sinclair's hunting company. Okay, that's for dogs. Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the games featured here. Buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance into this exclusive room. No, I'm gonna add this one. It's November. Okay, day 1 was November the 7th. So, day 1 was November 7th. And today we have day 11, which means we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're on the 17th of November, which probably means the hideout bunker outdoors also works after this timetable and not real time. Paper model of safe. Wow. Whoa. Seriously? The Great Hall. Portioning plan for Tuesday, November 17th. So this maid's chamber, bedroom. This is drafting strategies. Volume 1. So dreams, bedrooms, types, violet. Steps, average number of doors 1 to 2. Extra items likely. Synergies. Sleeping mask, nursery and servants' quarters. Green rooms give gems most of the time. No, they need gems. Extra items often, 2, 3 doors most of the time. Shovel and watering can. Doors locked. Needs keys. No, for free items. Coin purse. I haven't found a coin purse out of vault yet. Or out of vaults, the ones that you find everywhere. Just sell the tomato soup and skilled players. You may now rare occasion notice some floor plans have different colors, rooms which are. Wait, what is black? Simply unique in that they similarly share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with violet and gold border best described as a bedroom shop. An orange-green room might be containing a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolor floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in the volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Okay, this game is just wild. Oh, coin. I still have the secret garden. I think I'm gonna go and try to go through the secret garden first. Ooh, an apple. Let's go all the way through security. Here's security. This way, secret garden. Let's go this way first. It's a dark room. Somebody had some dark room. Okay. have this already. What were the texts in here again? This thing. As requested, yet another print of the ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said at least development was too dark. Too dark. Is there something somewhere? I mean, this looks like this could be something. Or up here on in the top corner. Oh, a gem. Thank you. This is just here. That's what that is what I was talking about earlier. Here with the Hartley's room. What's it in Hartley's room? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now the next. No more keys, sadly. No. Ah, fuck. I have so many of those, I can just redraw. On the currency. More steps, cool. Wash and dry. Fluff and fold. The source costs, and it will exchange all your exchange that. Okay. Spin. No, this. That means I would have 15. Yes. Or 5. Now I have 5. 5 more of those. Which is useful. Ooh, I can still go down here. Use, okay. Patio, spread diamonds in each room. Do another riddle here. Because they're pretty easy. 28 minus 8 times 2 is 16. 10 minus 2 is 8. Divided by 8 is 1. 20 minus 10 is 10. Times 2 is 20. Divided by 4 is 5. More keys. Perfect. Ooh, nearly went the wrong way. Wrong way. Do you want to open another? Yeah, I'm gonna open another locker real quick. Nothing, and one more. Okay, might be helpful if I need them. To the right and left here. Please do something good. Look perfect. I need to go to the left anyway. Hammer that open. More gems. None of those are useful. I need something with a straight, a passageway right here. Perfect. This is closed. Let's open this. Nope, nope, nope. I need something with door to the right. Like a kitchen. Use. Vault. Plus 40, I don't need that. I'll take you. Because you bring me where I need to go. There it is. I still don't know the combination for that back there. That's perfect. I need that key. You must go down. Yes. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. That won't be useless to go here. Locker room. I'm gonna open 2 more lockers while I'm here. Maybe there are more steps in there. Nope. And you? Of course not. Fuck you. Now that I'm here, I need to go to the right. Ooh, right, I have the shoes. Which means I'm gonna use less steps than anticipated. This is awesome that we found all this. Special keys. Basement key. And back up again. Okay, where are we? Reservoir underground. Oh. I have to pull out as much water as possible from the reservoir. Foundation elevator, concealed entrance, cliffside exit, minecart, foundation entrance, tomb entrance, torch chamber, rotating gear, and the north lever. Upgrade disc. Five. This is the minecart, I guess. Okay, I can pull that around. What do we have here? This is the gear room, I guess. Whoa. Jeez, that goes deep. can I pull you? I can't pull you far, to be honest. Can I pull you all the way out? Yeah, I can, but it won't do anything for me. Because I can't get past you. This is kinda useless, I guess. Except you have this open. Huh. There are stairs there, there. I have to let it down a bit so I can get into the boat. How much is that? 3, 4 steps? I'm running out of steps. I'm running out of steps. I'm running out of steps. Good thing that this is right here. Reservoir. I need to be connected to this. Otherwise, I can't do it. Because if I put something in the fountain, it will close again, I guess. Doesn't it? Yeah, it closes up and I can't go in there again. I need that reservoir. Oh, that is just annoying. I need this thing. An upgrade disc. I can't reach a place from here where I can use the upgrade disc. And I also can't reach a place where I can keep that basement key. Because that's in the code check-in. That needs 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 steps, and I have only 4 left. But I can try to reach it with the shoes. Really hope that works. Nope, nope. Worked here. Then work here. Please, please, please. No, fuck. Okay. At least I kinda know what to do now. So I need to either find the secret garden or um the greenhouse, or the other one thing that's still missing to open these doors for the antechamber. Then I need to find the pump room plus the boiler room, preferably, so that I can do all the water stuff that I need to do. And then there's still stuff down there that I have no idea what to do about. It would be so much easier if that little shit could just swim, because I would have just swam over there and That's it. But I guess entrance hall. Give me allowance again. Ooh, it's still open. Is it still open? It is still open. Okay, this stays open. Which means no, I do need. This also stays open. Oh. Now this changes stuff. That this whole area stays open. This changes a lot. It's abandoned mine underground. You are always here to upgrade this. That's great. I need to find the rest of this. Because of this is pretty much useless right now. I really don't hope you need to take screenshots and put pictures together yourself and stuff like that, which would be cool, but that would like take one out of the game. It would be easier to just collect everything and then do it that way. But yeah, it's cool that all this the abandoned mine underground here that this whole area stays open. That is so awesome. Okay, let's see if we can find a boiler room. I'm gonna do just one more day. Right now. Yeah, one more day and that's it for today. But I have to find the boiler room and the trading post schoolhouse tomb. That is cool. You get $5 every time you do a dead end. Which comes a lot to me. But the money will be somewhere in here. Wow, this place is giant. Only open in the event of my death. Simon, so here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I choose this dreary, dark dungeon to be laid to rest. And the same dim, sober fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. And they say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition. Thrice as strong. There are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family for fond of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memoirs, or your mother's or mine? In your youth, in our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another life at the sake of your own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath The great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods and the wonderly mountains, and the wild holy that surrounds the trunk. A pre- perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. A dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in the soulless, sunless hollow. And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce. More than the wondrous woods and wonderly mountains, this cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon the spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sep- sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatrous, and to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, committed yourself to be buried here within the mausoleum of dreams. And when the day comes to write your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in your footsteps, as is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. So this is Uncle Herbie. Did I read the description of this room right? Ooh, who are you? A lit. Is this the daughter or something? Each of your journeys come to a conclusion here at the tomb. The floor plan is the defined dead end, or is it definitive dead end, or is it? So it appears that there's probably a secret entrance somewhere. Oh, those all no, those are different. Those are all different. Um, that's what we need the chapel for. To have the numbers in what we have to bring those arms down. That is what the chapel is for. Okay. Wait, did I read it? Each time you draft the dead end in your house, spread tomb, so the money is down here. Okay. I need a chapel in this run, because I want to get the things here. $60 steps. Let's try to get a chapel as quick as possible. To be honest, as soon as it shows up, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna write down what order those arms need to be done. Nook pantry, let's go with a nook. For the key. Nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, that would be cool. Corridor, yay, let's do this, and let's go with a couple of bedrooms this time. Plus, this is a dead end, so there are now 5 money down in the tomb. Chapel, there it is. So 1. One is gardener, but not with the pitchfork. Gardener, not pitchfork. Then we have the Schornsteinfeger. Schornstein. Then you are a horseback rider. Horseback. Wait. 1. Oh, those are not in order. 2 is the cook. Three is pitchfork. 4 is you. 4 is Schornstein. 5 is you, is the maid with... Okay, there's only one maid. Six, that's you, horseback. And 7, that's you, you are just a queen. So okay, now that we have this, we can go straight back to the crypt and do that down there. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Whee! Okay, plus there are somewhere in here of 5 coins. So who are you? You are pitchfork. You are not the first. You are second. You are first. Then the cook over here. Then the pitchfork. For you, then you. Then the maid. Right here. Then the horseback. And the last one is you. Too easy. Now where does this lead? Ooh, you're a bony guy. You like being boned, don't ya? This tells me to go through here. But I won't be doing that. I'm gonna be going... Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I have to take screenshots and put them together myself. How do I take a screenshot? Let's do this. Go like this. Save that on the desktop as blue 1. Yes, I know I save stuff on the desktop, which is kind of wrong, but I don't care right now. So what's over here? A closed door. Alright. Mean. How do I open that? No one knows yet. I still have to find the... There they are. My 5 coins. Since I have to take screenshots of stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and go back down into the fountain, take a screenshot of that so I can put it together. Nope, go this way. I still don't know what I'm going to cook later. It's kind of annoying. That's one of the most annoying parts of being alone or living alone, except for the general loneliness. Just having to think about what the fuck you're going to cook all the time. New like this. Blueprints 2, save. Okay. Now that I have that, I still need the boiler room and the... What's that one called? The water room thing. The pump room. But for the pump room, I need the... A den, hallway, locked trunk. Okay, let's do this. For the pump room, I need the bath. Kitchen, storeroom, 2 items. 2 items could be useful. Ooh, a key card. It's the first time I found one. Owns electronic parts and security doors. I have played this game for like hours and I just now found my first key card. Laundry room, I don't want that. I want a parlor to be. No, I want a dark room. Yeah, you switch off the lights, which is fine by me. Fuck. Forgot something. I could have done this from over here, then I would have seen what I'm opening. But this is a dead end, and this is a dead end, which means 2 more. Also, this is now a dead end. 15 more coins should be down in the... Ooh, the garage. Oh shit, fuck. That is not what I wanted. Definitely not what I wanted, because now I'm boxed in and I can't do anything again. There's still one more permanent addition that I can get. somehow. Upgrade this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the upgrade this real quick. So that's what I'm here for. Spare room. We were pretty useless up till now. Yes, do that. Spare room, spare room, spare room. We're now a bedroom, a green room, or a spare hall. I think a bedroom would be pretty good. Spare green room? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a bedroom. But yeah, this is all I can do. It's useless to get the money from downstairs. So I'm just gonna end it here for today. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day. I still don't know what the stars stand for. And save, and we'll keep going tomorrow or overmorrow or some other day. So room's 12. Snug little cottage. Yeah, I think that's one of the smallest things that I've built so far. Okay. So anyways, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.